First, tonight, for the second time this year in Florida, a prisoner is executed. Louis Gaskin, nicknamed the Ninja Killer, was pronounced dead tonight at 6:15 at Florida State Prison in Rayford.
All Your Side's Taylor Levesque was outside the prison where many protested his execution. So Taylor, let's talk a little bit about what you saw while you were there in Rayford.
Yeah, about 50 people who the event organizer says traveled more than 100 miles from Daytona protested Louis Gaskin's execution. The group stood across the street from the death chamber expressing their opposition. Gaskin's last words, according to someone who witnessed his execution, were, quote, "Look at my case." When the clock struck 6 o'clock Wednesday night, protesters took turns hitting this bell.
We've been told by people who've been exonerated from death row that they are able to hear the bell.
Among the many who protested Gaskin's execution was Father Philip Aguido. He says he believes killing is wrong.
When the governor signs a death warrant for someone's execution, it's done in the name of the people of Florida. And we don't want the blood of anyone on us.
Louis Gaskin was convicted of shooting and killing a couple in 1989 inside their Flagler County home. On the same night, he committed an armed robbery, burglary, and attempted murder of another couple. Gaskin confessed to the crimes but filed numerous appeals over the years. Those appeals discussed concerns that evidence of his mental illness was not given to the jury before it recommended death.
If someone has a mental problem, you don't execute them. You heal them.
John Koch, an independent journalist, witnessed the moments leading up to Gaskin's execution. While reading his notes, he says Gaskin was calm and didn't look around the room.
He was tightly secured. There was a sheet over him, so you don't see how he's tightly, but you look at the arms. They're wrapped and he's strapped.
He died by lethal injection without any complications, according to the prison. The victim's family members were not present. Aguido says he believes life in prison without parole would have been a better sentence for Gaskin.
We believe that killing people who kill people to stop people from killing people is silliness and ridiculous.
This is the second execution under a death warrant signed by Governor Ron DeSantis this year. The next execution is scheduled for May 3rd for an inmate who's been on death row for more than 30 years. In the newsroom, Taylor Levesque, First Coast News, on your side.